Good evening, folks. This is Aaron Como along with Pemmy Baker TV, and we are here tonight at Plymouth Regional High School for a dual meet wrestling matchup featuring your Plymouth Bobcats versus the ConVal Cougars. I understand that there's also some wrestlers here from Conant High School who will be wrestling some exhibition matches tonight. We're looking for a very exciting dual meet tonight. Both teams have pretty much a full lineup. Should be a lot of great matches. A lot of matches that will determine some seeding down the stretch at the state meet. And we're hoping that Plymouth can go out there and continue their undefeated streak tonight and keep this thing alive. So we're going to cut you to commercial break here, and we'll bring you back when we do the senior night presentation.
Now we will please rise for the playing of our national anthem. Tonight will be the last home wrestling meet for 5 Plymouth Regional High School Bobcats and 1 manager. Will the following seniors please come forward to the center of the mat? Manager, Megan Kelsey. Wrestlers, A.J. McKay, Nathan Philbin, James Philbin, Captain J.C. Gama, and Captain Joe Cleary. These seniors have led this year's team to a 10-5 record, along with 2 state championships, a 46-15 record in the last 3 years. We thank them for their dedication and commitment to keeping the Bobcat wrestling tradition alive, and we wish them the best of luck the remainder of the season. And now tonight's combatants. At 106 for ConVal, Tyler Sullivan. For Plymouth, Gianni Ciotti. 113, Max Vassar. And for Plymouth, Jake Heath. At 120 for ConVal, Camden Jordan or Tyler Lassard. And for the Bobcats, Andrew Como. At 126 for Plymouth, Charlie Como. 132 for ConVal, Harrison Bernier. And for your Bobcats, Nate Philbin. At 138 for ConVal, Kenny Conway or Casey Lustenberger. And for Plymouth, James Philbin. 145 for ConVal, Chris Robbins. And for the Bobcats, Captain J.C. Gama. 152 for ConVal, Evan Shippey. And for your Bobcats, Captain Joe Cleary. 160 for ConVal, Andrew Nielsen. And for your Bobcats, Joey D'Ambruso. 170 for ConVal, Theo Cross. And for Plymouth, A.J. McKay. 182 for ConVal, Ethan Earl. And for Plymouth, Cole Johnston. 195 for ConVal, Jordan Drummond. And for Plymouth, Javon Cador. And at heavyweight, Trace or Gareth for ConVal.
And Megan Delphi.
Your referee for tonight's match, Mr. Matt Doffler.
Well, there you have it, folks. You had your senior night presentation and then your cross mat introductions. Again, we're Plymouth Bobcats taking on your ConVal Cougars tonight. And we haven't received a word on which weight we're going to start at tonight. The captains will join the referee and the captains from the opposing team in the center of the mat. And they will flip for odds or evens here, and we'll be underway. By the looks of by who's warming up over here, I'd say we're going to start at 170 with A.J. McKay. Tonight's match, and A.J. is a senior. It's a senior night. Coaches are letting him wrestle on senior night here at home, and you know, A.J.'s been with us a few years, and we really like him. He's been great to have in the room. We don't have a lineup here, folks, tonight, so we're going to do our best to bring you names tonight for the matches. The ConVal wrestler checks in at the front desk there and the table, and this dual meet will be underway in moments. Right off the whistle, a fake shot by A.J. Looks like Cross is really trying to go for that headlock early. A.J. sensed it and just kind of shucked him off. He's really trying to go for that headlock tie-up, you can tell. But so is an A.J., and he's got it locked up. Too hard, and gets re-rolled there, and he's going to re-roll. No points awarded yet. ConVal gets 2 for the takedown there. Great job by both wrestlers, compromising positions. Trying to reset the half there on top. AJ's doing a great job at fighting it off. AJ needs to gain a little hand control here. Little half stand up there. He's up. He needs to work on hand control. Unable to stay on his feet there. He's brought back to the mat. Right back up to another stand up. Brought down hard there. He needs to fight that half off here. First period always comes at you hard. You know, both wrestlers are fresh and full of energy. And if you can survive a first period against a real decent wrestler, you have a good shot. Go out of bounds there, and they're going to get a fresh start in the center. AJ needs to use the whistle here on a fresh start to try to get an escape. He's losing 2-0, 43 seconds left in the first period. Attempted a switch there. He's got his leg extended there. Top guy was locking hands. AJ gets a free move. Almost rolled through to get the 2-point reversal and possibly some near fall. Ref stops it because of the point. A technical violation of locking hands. Another stand up off the whistle. ConVal's in deep on that half Nelson. AJ's doing a great job at peeling it off. Look away. He's almost in position there to Peterson roll. Looks like he's going to switch. It's a perfect opportunity with less than 10 seconds left. AJ gets the reversal to take the lead 3-2. A great ending to the first period for AJ. We get choice. Coach Cleary has instructed him to go neutral. ConVal in on the legs. AJ sprawling. Got to get his legs back, push down on the head. He's got a good sprawl there. It's going to be difficult for the ConVal wrestler to actually get in on his legs too deep. Able to sprawl and spin. He gets another 2 points. He's now winning the match 5-2. Looks like he's locked up a near side cradle. Isn't able to secure it to turn him. Got him on his back. No back points awarded, and out of bounds they go back to the center for a fresh start. AJ's got a 5-2 lead here with minute 24 left in the second. Conditioning is going to play a big part here in this match. AJ hasn't wrestled as many varsity matches as some of our other wrestlers, so he's going to have to try and grind out this match and not let conditioning be a factor. He's got the half in. He's trying to run it. Comes out to the front, which allows ConVal to get in on a leg there. He's got to stuff that head and continue to sprawl that leg back, clear his leg and spin behind again. Got a whizzer in there. ConVal able to get the reversal. It's 5-4 now. Again, you can see the conditioning here playing a part. I think AJ's going to need to fight through this second period and get a fresh start here in the third. Again, deep in on that half, the ConVal wrestler. AJ's able to peel it and look away. He's high. AJ able to duck his head out, get behind for the two. Gonna sink that half in. 2 seconds left and he gets the reversal. He's now leading the match 7-4 going into the third period. 2 minutes. He's got to muster through this. Again, he's got to not let conditioning play a part here, and with a lead, he just needs to keep a lead. Picks the ankle off the whistle. Throws a cross face. Needs to get on that elbow. He's got a half in, but he's on the wrong side there. The coach is telling him to jump over and get to the other side with that half, although he sinks it on this side. Unable to put it in there deep enough to turn him. AJ's got the 2-on-1. They actually just called him for locked hands. They're going to stop this match and award ConVal a point, which brings it to 7-5. The 2-point match here, minute 27 seconds left in the third period. What a great match to start the night off with, folks. This is a good old-fashioned barn burner, as they call it. Both wrestlers pretty even with strength, size, speed, and experience. AJ needs to keep his arms behind the elbows. Throw in a half. He keeps hanging his arm over, and ConVal wrestler keeps trying to monkey roll or flip him down. He's able to stand up and face AJ, but AJ looks like he's going to win the battle there. Needs to slide his hand in and catch that arm in a brands. He's unable to do that. Got 53 seconds left here, and if he just can finish on top, he's going to come out of this match with a win. He just needs to finish on top. Throw in a half. ConVal wrestlers' conditioning is playing a part as well. We got 30 seconds left. AJ McKay still on top. 7-5 is the score. Trying not to give up a reversal to tie this match up. Again, McKay locks his hands. That match is tied up now. AJ locked his hands again, which gives the ConVal wrestler a point. Then the ConVal wrestler was able to get the escape, and now it's tied up with 11 seconds left, 7-7. And what a great job there. ConVal wrestler shoots in. AJ snaps him down, spins behind. 9-7 gets the victory. A senior at home on senior night goes out on top. Next up, we have Cole Johnston at 182. Cole's a junior. I believe his current record right now is 36-6. Definitely expect him to make a lot of noise at the Division III state meet and at the Meet of Champions this year. Whistle shot in on the leg, picks it up, secures the back trip, right to near fall. Cole just needs to settle in here. Minute 44, there's no rush. Settle in, squeeze, half, reverse half, and he'll get the first period near fall pin here. He needs to be careful not to go out of bounds. ConVal wrestler able to fight out of that, get back to his base. But the takedown near fall right out of the gate gives Cole a 5-0 lead in this match. Minute 21 left in the first period. Stand up from the bottom. Cole lifts and trips, brings him back down. The crowd pleaser there. You can hear the crowd get into it whenever somebody's feet come off the mat. He's trying to peel that arm out in what they call a gable. ConVal wrestler is pretty strong, unable to pull that out. Goes to the three-quarter Nelson with a Western hook. Gives up on that, goes back, lifts him up, brings him back to the mat. Throws in a leg there. Cole's is what we call a leg rider, likes to throw in a leg. Got 30 seconds left here in the first period. Cole's in a commanding lead of 5-0. Appears to be in control of this match. "20 seconds, they go out of bounds, back to the circle for a restart. Off the whistle, go to the ankle. ConVal stands up. Cole sits, brings him back to the mat. Goes back to that three-quarter. And out of bounds they go. 9 seconds left. Going to keep his arm behind there. And that'll bring us to the end of the first period. Cole Johnston in the lead, 5-0 over his ConVal opponent. We win the toss and we elect to go down. I say we, I mean Plymouth. I coach with the high school team as well as commentate these matches, so I say we once in a while. Cole had a stand up there. ConVal wrestler lifts him off the mat and kind of returns the favor there with a big return to the mat. Cole's up and facing him. Does a great throw there from two overhook positions. And he's got him flat on his back. Again, minute 27 left in the second period. Cole's in great position, doesn't need to force anything or get too heavy and be re-rolled. It's going to be hard to fight off the back for a minute and a half. Cole switches off to a headlock here. He gets the pin. That was a beautiful, had two overhooks there and just stepped across and threw him to his back. Brings Plymouth's lead now to 9-0. Next up is freshman Javon Cador, first-year wrestler. Looks like ConVal is electing to forfeit to Javon. They're going to bump their wrestler up to the next weight, where he'll take a forfeit at 195. A little strategizing here by both teams. Chose to give up the forfeit to take a forfeit. We'll also give a forfeit at heavyweight. Neither teams have a 220. That'll move us right into the 106-pound class. With Gianni Ciotti. Gianni's a freshman, first-year wrestler. And I can tell you that I think all the coaches will agree that if we could get 12 of him every year, we'd take him. He has progressed through this season unbelievably. He listens. He does what you tell him. He works hard. And I'll tell you, he's going to do great things for us in the future. Both wrestlers here working for that inside tie. A shot by ConVal. Ciotti gets a front headlock, spins. Needs to just shuck him by there and get his two. Shucks him by, almost gets the two. Comes out behind, gets the two. Great front head, tries to run the front head, doesn't get it. Uses the momentum, shucks him by. Throws in a power half. Gives up on the power half, goes back to the front head to a near side cradle. Looks like he's going to lock it up. If he can just lock it up and run him over, watch his weight while he does it. And he's got it secured. Big win for Gianni Ciotti at home. This has been a build-up for him throughout the season, and he's had some hard luck at home, and that was a great, great win for him. Next up at 113, we have Jacob Heath. Jacob is also a first year, I believe. And I'll tell you, there's nobody with more energy than Jacob Heath. He brings a lot of intensity, a lot of energy to the room. And, you know, he's won some won some matches for us this year. And, you know, no short of try out of this one. You're going to see a great hard-fought match either way. He's working the inside tie. He's going to call a tie, working for the inside. Both wrestlers circling. Locks up the headlock. Steps across, he gets it. Doesn't get re-rolled. Looks like he's going to secure a pin here. If he can just settle in. Not get re-rolled, keep his feet in bounds. I think he's going to do it. Keep him from sliding. Able to pull him back in. Gets the pin. First period, two first period pins by our 106 and our 113. And Plymouth is up 27-12 at this point. The only points coming for ConVal were on forfeits. Next up is Andrew Como, freshman, wrestling at the 120-pound division here. This should be an exciting match. ConVal wrestler is experienced. I recognize him down there from seeing him at lots of tournaments. Call it tied, inside work there. Both wrestlers feeling the opponent out to see. Great shot by Andrew in on that far leg. Needs the knee slide up, get his head out, switch to a double here. Able to dump the opponent over. No points awarded yet. Needs to work up the body, step across. Working that line to the out of bounds. Stalemate called by the ref, great call. Back on their feet. You hear Randy Cleary telling him he should have transitioned to a double, which when I was explaining earlier, Another shot. Too far away to take that shot, though. He's got to get better hand control or get better angle on that or get him off balance. Steps across to a headlock. Trying to get it. Doesn't get his hips across. He's going to end up giving up 2 here, I believe. He's in on that leg. He's holding on, though. ConVal's got a crossface. Another very evenly matched lineup here tonight at this weight. Andrew just needs to hold on, try and get another stalemate. As they go out of bounds, it's a fresh start. Both wrestlers still on their feet. Inside tie by Andrew. Looks like he's might be setting him up for a shuck. Working hand control. I think both wrestlers just trying to get a breath here. They've fought pretty hard in those 50-50 positions early on in this match, which can really tuck you out. As I suspected, he goes to the shuck immediately to a single leg. 4 seconds left, and I'm not sure he's going to get it. A great first match. Both wrestlers taking some shots, working some defense. Going to the second period tied 0-0. And we've chose the bottom position here. He's up, he's out, got to get hand control. Brought back to the mat. ConVal wrestler trying to work that 2-on-1 to a half Nelson. He sits and spins. He just needs to reach up and grab the head. Or drive into him here. He gets the head, comes out. He's going to get the 2-point reversal. He catches the arm. Now he's getting his near fall points here. Well, it was a great reversal to near fall here. Got a minute 14 left here. He's got plenty of time to just stay in good position and try and get the pin here. And he gets the pin. Great match by Andrew Como. Great match. Plymouth taking a commanding lead here now, taking control of this dual meet. Next up is Charlie Como, cousin to Andrew. Charlie's a junior, one of our more experienced wrestlers on the team. I expect you'll see a lot of action in this match. Whistle shot there, or at least an attempt at a whistle shot. Little circling, head tap, looking for that low single. He gets the tie up, shoots to a dump. Gonna climb up the body, secure the takedown. Cross face, secures the, tries to get the Turk, brings him right back to the other, in the other direction for a cradle on the other side. Just needs to know where he is on the mat here. He's in a bad position on that cradle, and he's going to give up a reversal here. Get him kind of in a compromising position there. He's almost given up that cradle. It's tied 2-2 here. 58 seconds in the first. Charlie will be on the bottom. Gets the jump on the whistle. Got to have a little better positioning than that. He comes back up. Steps across to a Granby. Doesn't get it. Kind of compromised himself there. Got himself in bad positioning. But he's trying to turn his hips to the mat here. Gives up 2 near fall points there. Going to come to the end of the first here. With ConVal up 4-2. And Charlie Como's got to work on a little bit better positioning on his switches there. We choose the neutral position in the second period. We're going to get the 2-point takedown. Sink it in that bar. He's going to try and run a bar and a half here. He gets it. He gets that half sunk in deep. He's able to turn him over here. He hasn't given any near fall points yet. Looks like he's going to get them now. Referee's counting his near fall points. Charlie needs to keep his leg from getting turned. He's in a decent position. He got 1:18 left. ConVal wrestler's strong. He's wrestled Charlie a handful of times, and he's not going to give up very easily here. Again, he sinks in that half real deep, gets the pin. Not a great start to that match for Charlie Como. A little uncharacteristic for him to give up takedown and some back points, but you know, he turns it around there and ended up getting the second period pin for his team, which brings this to 39-12 in favor of the Bobcats. Next up, we have Nate Philbin. Nate is a senior wrestling tonight on senior night.
At 132 for ConVal, Harrison Vernia. For the Bobcats, Nate Philbin.
Nickname Brownie, as you hear somebody from the crowd shout his nickname. We call him Brownie in the wrestling room. Both wrestlers circling the center here, working the inside tie. Looking for an angle, looking for a shot. Coach Clary over there encouraging him to start wrestling. Work for a shot, work for a takedown here. We got a minute left in the first period. And Nate goes right in for the over and under, as they call it here. Looks like he's going to try and step across, and he does. He throws but he almost got re-rolled there, but he was able to turn his hips back to the mat, and he's got ConVal on their back here, and again, with 40 seconds left, he's got plenty of time. You hear Coach Clary tell him to get his hips down. The bottom wrestler is just holding on for dear life there. He's trying to hook his leg and hold on, not give up the pin, try and survive that first period. Well, he gives him 3-point near fall there, and then he calls an illegal headlock. James must not have had an arm. And awards the ConVal wrestler a point. Got 10 seconds left here in the first, and we're up 5-1. James will just need to keep him down, not give up an escape point here with just 10 seconds left. He's got a bar sunk in there pretty deep, trying to run it. End of the first period, and scores 5-1. Plymouth is in a commanding lead right now over the ConVal Cougars of 39-12. I believe at this point the only points scored by ConVal were by forfeits. Second period starts. Nice mat return there. Going to try and work a bar arm here. Half Nelson. Got the Western hook in there. It's his leg is entwined in his opponent's leg. Takes him to his back there from the tripod position, but it's going to be out of bounds, no points awarded. Caught the wrist on the whistle. Sinking in the bar now. Reach across and grab the far wrist. You can hear Coach yelling for him to run it. And that means to run it as he is, digging in with his toes. Going to run that shoulder across the mat. He's too far over at this point. He needs to come back and reset that, I think. He's not beyond 45, so he's not awarded any near fall points. Comes back, settles in. Needs to run that across that far shoulder. And he does so. Now he's running. I think he's turned him here. And he gets the pin. Next up at 138, James Philbin, also a senior. Expect James to place at the Division III state meet for us this year. Put a lot of work into this sport. Comes off the whistle, immediately goes to a Russian tie, a wrist and an elbow, or a baseball bat grip, as the middle school coaches call it. He lets go, circles back to the middle, works that shock to a dump, isn't quite able to get it, resets himself, spins his hips, gets his arm through, and he gets the two. Oh, almost had the 2 points. Nothing awarded yet. Needs to step over that leg, get behind, and now he's awarded his 2-point takedown. Brings him back to the mat. Sinks in a half Nelson. Hook and roll attempt by ConVal. James able to fight it off. Good balance there. Circles back behind. Gives up the 1-point escape. Back to their feet. James really working that wrist grip, wrist and elbow. Try and pull him across to a takedown. .41 seconds left here in the first. James is up 2-1. Nice time for him to shoot a takedown here. ConVal putting a lot of pressure into him. James leans back and gets brought to the mat. A spin attempt there by ConVal to get behind the two. James able to catch him. Still has that leg. Trying to turtle up and out of it. Steps across, gets a good angle there. Changes to a double. Gets his head out. He's going to have the 2-point takedown. Ends the first period 4-1. Second period. Philbin starts on top. ConVal, nice sit switch there. Able to get behind and get the 2-point reversal. It's 4-3 now in favor of Plymouth. Reaching under for the 3/4. James fights it off. Not a lot of action here. Crossface there for an attempt at a cradle by ConVal. James is not having it. He needs to stand up here, get some hand control. Coach is yelling for him to Peterson, which is a roll type move. You hook an elbow. Green is being called for stalling. That's Plymouth, because James is really not doing a lot on the bottom there. He needs to start moving, get hand control. They go out of bounds. They're going to get a fresh start here. James needs to use the whistle here. Early start there by Philbin. Gets a caution. It's not necessarily a bad thing to try and beat the whistle. You're allowed a couple of those per match, so you might as well use one. ConVal wrestler reaches in for the 3/4 again. Again, James is fighting it off. Not going to have it. Gets behind for the 2 points. But James is surprisingly strong. A lot of opponents underestimating. He's a little unassuming to look at, and he sneaks up on people sometimes. He's ahead 6-3 now with 19 seconds left, the second period. He's going to give up the no points awarded. Thought he was going to give up the reversal there. He does finally give up the reversal. It's now 6-5. Third period almost upon us with 2.3 seconds left in the second. Very physical match. Very, very physical match here tonight. That'll bring us to the third period. James has a 6-5 lead in what appears to be a very even match. Shaking his head there. I think he bounced his head off the mat there a couple of times. Very physical match between the two. And we're going to go into the third period standing, neutral position. I'm going to call the referee over to the head table to question the score. The score remains 6-5. Got 2 minutes here for third period. It's either survive for the win or give up a takedown here and find yourself fighting for your life. James tries to throw a headlock there. Doesn't get it. Tries to monkey roll through. Finds himself now down 7-6. Just gave up the takedown. James needs to work hard here with 1:19 left to get an escape to either tie this match or a 2-point reversal to win it, or to go ahead at least and give himself a chance to win it. He seems a little gassed tonight on the bottom position. He needs to muster up what he needs to get through this and get himself a 2-point reversal or a stand-up. Calling a stalemate there, neither wrestler doing a whole lot from either position. Gives him a fresh start in the center of the match. No first move there by James. He needs to start moving on the bottom or he's going to allow ConVal to ride him out for the third period, 7-6, and you really can't let him do that. You got to muster up what it takes to get your points to at least send this match into overtime. Again, real physical ConVal wrestler, heavy on the back of the head there a couple of times. He's trying to get that 3/4 again. Doesn't get it. James fights it off, but with 25 seconds left, I don't see him coming up with the energy here to get a reversal to win this match. He's going to get ridden out and lose this match. Got 14 seconds left here. Three seconds. James just needed to get free here. He's not going to get it. ConVal wrestler is going to win this match 7-6. That puts ConVal back on the board. 45-15 after they put the score up. Next up, we have J.C. Gama, senior captain, wrestling a young man from ConVal. I can't recall his name at the beginning of the match, but I do recognize him. He's an experienced wrestler, even though he's a first-year or second-year wrestler for ConVal at the high school level. He's a wrestler that wrestles extra in the off-season. I've seen him at some club tournaments and club wrestling. So this is going to be no easy match for J.C. Gama. Well, JC gets in deep on that double and drives him out of bounds. If he hadn't gone out of bounds, he'd have secured a takedown with possibly near fall. He's got to get his head up, working that inside tie. Got to keep his head up. He's working that collar tie. Goes to shock, doesn't get it. Tries a hip toss there with a whizzer. Goes out of bounds again. Just needs a little bit more mat awareness of where he is. Minute left in the first period here. Both wrestlers fighting for a tie-up advantage. Snaps them down. Again, they go out of bounds. Working that out of bounds line pretty heavy in this match. Minute left in the first period. Working that inside. Call a tie. A little snap down there maybe. Again, working that out of bounds pretty heavy. JC in on that single leg. ConVal's got the ankle. JC needs to secure this, turn the corner, come up with it. Neither wrestler awarded a point there. They go out of bounds again. Restart in the center with 26 seconds left in the first period. .15 seconds left. We're going to find ourselves into the second period here with a 0-0 score. JC Garmer chooses the down position. Comes up, clears the arm, gets a little hand control, gets his hips away. Again, they're out of bounds. I believe they've gone out of bounds at least 6 or 8 times in this match. The ref's going to hopefully encourage them to stay in, wrestle this match in the circle. Gets the stand up. He's able to get the reversal and step over. He's got the reverse half deep. He's going to get a couple of near fall points there, I believe, although he's not awarded any. His ref's shaking his head saying that he wasn't more than 45 degrees. That was just a sloppy, mat return by the ConVal wrestler. And JC was able to get height over him, flip his hips, and get the reversal. Minute 30 in the second period left. JC's on top. Should have been a caution there. I thought the ConVal wrestler had an early start. Nice mat return, working that hand control, trying to get the 2-on-1. He's got that far wrist, and then he gives it up. Again, I believe they're going to go out of bounds here for another time and get a restart in the middle. Should have been another caution. Again, I thought an early start there by ConVal. Tries to switch. JC picks the leg. Just needs to keep it. Comes to the front head position. Tries to shuck him by. He does. Got that bar in pretty deep. Again, they're going to go out of bounds. This match has seen more restarts than any match we've seen tonight, than all the others combined. 34 seconds left in the second period. Picks the ankle on the start. Needs to work up the body. Take him to his back. Reaching in for hand control. Again, 20 seconds in the second. This is only a 2-0 match. Unable to turn the ConVal wrestler and get any near fall points here. Once again, they find themselves out of bounds in this match. There's the caution. It's the third early start by the ConVal wrestler. 7 seconds left here. JC's trying to finish on top. He does so. Almost gets the pull back. Like I anticipated, this is a really good match. It's a close match. It's 2-0. JC Gama's in the lead heading into the third period. ConVal chooses down here with the hopes of a reversal or an escape. Off the start, we pick the ankle to stop the switch. JC looking for hand control on top. Attempted a Granby roll there. JC catches him. Tough on the bottom, though, the ConVal wrestler not giving up any near fall. Getting pulled to his back. Find themselves in the out of bounds area once again. Minute 26 left in the third. Switch to a pullback. Catches the Brands. Just not going to be able to get it though. He's trying to double up on what they call the butcher there. Spins back behind. Realize, so he does the wise thing and spin behind to stay in control, not give up any points. Out of bounds they go, back to the middle for a fresh start. 53 seconds left in this match. JC Gama is leading 2-0. Switches off to the double. They're going to go out of bounds. JC gets the bar in there. Going to try and run it. ConVal not having it. Settles back behind. Finally able to run him over there in that bar, but I tell you, the young man from ConVal is just not having it. He's giving it everything he has not to give up any more near fall points, but he's going to give them up there. He's finally turned beyond the 45-degree mark. JC has those double wings in there pretty deep, but with 3 seconds left, I think we're going to get out of this with a 5-0 win. Although a 5-0 win for JC Gama, I think that he dominated the match. He was in control the entire time, did not give up any points in the match. And, it was definitely a great match for him to get a 3-period blow into his lungs. Next up, we have senior captain Joe Cleary. You can hear the crowd really excited about this match. Plymouth's in a lead here, 48-15 in this dual meet matchup. In on the double leg instantly. Off the mat to a half Nelson. Right to near fall. Got that half in sunk pretty deep. Gives up on it. It's okay. He's going to get 2-point near fall there. A four-point lead right off. Sits through with the tilt. Going to end up with 3 here, I believe. And then right to a reverse half Nelson and ends up with 3. 7-0 first period, minute 25 left. And Cleary elects to give ConVal wrestler a point and escape. Start back on their feet. Again, goes to the ankle pick right off the whistle. Gets the 2 points. Going for another tilt. He's going to get it. Ref's counting the near fall points there. Gets 2 near fall. 11-1. Runs a bar series in there. Runs it over hard. Comes back with the reverse half. I think he's going to get a pin here. Oh, the ConVal wrestler able to slink his arm out of there, but not before Joe Cleary's awarded 3 more near fall points. This match is 14-1 with 51 seconds left, and he's on the verge of a superior decision here in this match. The crossface there to on the elbow. Get in the 3/4 Nelson underneath. He's walking that leg around. He's got this locked up tight. Gets the pin. Senior on senior night. That's the way to go out at home as a senior, with a win and a pin. Lead your team to victory. Brings the score to 54-15. Up next is Joe D'Ambruso, a junior. Standout football player for the Bobcats. We'll see what he has in store for us tonight here on the mat. This is going to bring us to the last match of the night, I believe, for the dual meet competition. Regardless of the outcome, Plymouth's going to come out with a commanding victory here. Joe D'Ambruso in on that double leg. Immediately goes to hand control. Needs to settle down here and stop the momentum, stop the speed, slow the match down, get his bar sunk in there. May even want to let him go back to his feet and go back to neutral. Double leg seemed pretty easy. Comes to the front head to a Brands, runs it over. He's gonna get it here. He's getting near fall points. Looking for the pin, gets the pin. 50 seconds into the match. Joe D'Ambruso gets the win. We started at 170. That was 160. I'm going to wrap it up. All right, folks, that wraps up our dual meet here tonight between the Plymouth Bobcats and the ConVal Cougars. Plymouth runs away with this one, 54-15 at home. Great way for these seniors to go out. We hope you enjoyed our show tonight. We hope you enjoyed watching those little guys, K through 4 wrestle, and the middle schoolers. And we'll see you next time right here on Pemmy Baker TV.